Hi there. It's been a while since I made a video, and I feel like I have quite the thing to talk about today. Why do I specifically, for those who share this feeling as well, why do I feel lonely in love? Why do we feel lonely in love? Me and you. Why do we feel lonely in love? This feeling is fulfilling. It's heavy, it's deep, it's intense, but it is so lonely. You feel like no one else will understand or will get it or will accept it the way that you want them to. And it has been something very frustrating. It has been something very close and very personal to to me, you know. I feel I feel alone. I feel alone in my love, and I understand that not everyone will get that feeling from me. Will understand the feeling of the intensity of love that I feel for them. And of course, everyone is subjected to their own way of loving. Everyone, is in their rights to feel the love that they accept and also to reject the love that is given to them. It's like everything is so sentimental. It's hard to express. I don't feel like I want to be neglected. I don't feel like me expressing my love will do any good for them or for me because I know that they won't get it. They won't feel it the way that I do. And this came to me. This thought came to me because I miss my friends. I miss what I used to have with my friends. I miss what I used to have with the people that I used to love, or rather that I still love, that I still appreciate, that are just no longer in my life, or that no longer feels the same way about me, or that no longer appreciates my existence and is okay with my absence and is, absolutely fine without me being there around them. And this thought kind of ventured off into something quite selfish. And I felt like I always appreciated them, and I was always open to hear their struggles. I tried to be there as much as I could for them in any way that I knew how, and I tried to help them in ways that no one else would see but me. And I wanted to feel like they were heard. I wanted them to feel like they were seen as much as how much I want to be heard and seen. And the fact that they didn't see it the way that I do, kind of made me harbor this deep feeling of resentment towards them. It made me feel like I was blaming them for not seeing me. I was blaming them for not appreciating me. Now, you have to understand, I don't blame them anymore. I don't feel that way towards them. They were a part of my life a long time ago, long time ago. But these thoughts kind of reignited those feelings, and I feel like I need to talk about it. Now, I wish they knew how much they meant to me, or how much they mean to me now. But even in my state right now, I feel that I no longer need to suppress or wear a mask of how I should love someone, because it's how they choose to accept it. It's how they choose to accept it, and that is out of your control. That is out of my control. That is out of anyone's control. It's just how things are. People accept the love that they feel like they deserve, and we do the same thing. We accept the love that we think we deserve. And we choose our own ways to appreciate things. We choose our own specific and very personal ways to appreciate the love that we get, the love that we think we deserve, or the love that we kind of neglected in the past or rejected. And I realized something. Everyone is alone in love. Whether we like it or not, that is the fact. That is the perspective that a lot of people have to understand. You are alone in love. And what I mean by this is not that no matter what you do, no one will accept you the way that you are, or no one will understand your love completely, or stuff like that, or you will forever be alone in this life with your love. See, what I actually mean, or what I'm trying to get to you, or what I'm trying to get to myself even, is that our own personal way of loving is very intricate. It's very special to us. It's very unique in our own ways, and we cannot judge ourselves for that, and we cannot judge others for not seeing that. It's like telling someone to understand the concept of something that they've not even learnt. They've not even seen it. Tell an atheist to understand the concept of God. Try to teach a dog how to be a cat. Try to teach someone to be something that they're completely unaware of. It's not part of them. It's not how they see things. It's not how they could possibly comprehend it. And that's not fair to them. It's not fair to those people that we enforce this to, or that we kind of build a feeling towards too. We have to understand that our love is ours. It's how we see things. It's how we appreciate things. And that is special to us. We can only begin to share. We can only try to explain it on our own terms, and they will learn to accept it the way that they know how, or they'll learn to understand your concept of love. And it kind of forces you into a position where you don't know. You kind of sit there and wait. You're like a dog. You're just waiting, like, will this person accept it? Will this person understand it? Will this person reciprocate it? Will they push it back onto you? Will they reject it? All these questions start filling up as you wait. As you try to comprehend what is going on in their minds and how they will accept it. You try to figure it out. You try to put the pieces together for them. That's not how it works. We should be the one engulfing ourselves in the love that we think we deserve for ourselves, from ourselves. And those who witness, those who feel it when they're around us, when they understand that we have this love for ourselves, they can begin to open their hearts up to it. And this is very important. Why? Because we kind of pull this energy of love towards ourselves for the sake of ourselves, and we create this beautiful bubble of love. And that's the thing. People who are close will get it. People who don't, people who are far away, they won't see it. They won't feel it. They can only try to piece it together in their own heads of how this love came to be within ourselves. We have to question. We have to find the question in ourselves of how we accept our own love. How do we see the love that we receive from ourselves? Or do we even receive love from ourselves in the first place? Is this thing foreign? Is this feeling weird? Is it so intoxicating, or is it suffocating? You gotta question. You gotta really let yourself feel these feelings of love for yourself, because that's how you will build this basis. This basis of what you want to be and what kind of love you'll understand for yourself. Because don't try to teach a subject that you don't really understand. Don't try to show people how much you love someone or how much you love them when you don't even know how you love, when you don't even comprehend how you love. It's like, how does that work? How does that make sense? It's not fair for the people who are trying to understand, who are actually trying to understand, or who are actually trying to accept the love that you're trying to give. It's not fair for them, because they need some guidance too. And you need to guide yourself in the first place. And you should have that kind of fairness and that kind of understanding for yourself as well. How you try to understand others, how you try to have empathy for those people around you. Change and alter that towards yourself. Build this, not a wall, but a bubble. You're not trying to build a wall. You're not trying to build even more masks and masquerades for those around you. No. This is for the sake of ourselves. We are building this beautiful ocean of love that we have within ourselves, that we've never really understood how to express, that we've never really understood how to accept, or how people could accept. And we have all these beautiful people coming in and out of our lives for what? And we blame ourselves for it. We blame ourselves because we couldn't understand it, but we didn't know that we couldn't understand it. We didn't realize it. We just thought this is our fault. Or maybe even worse, we blame them for not understanding what we were trying to say. We're speaking a different language. Each and every single one of us have a singular language of love, and it is special to ourselves. It is special to ourselves. So maybe the best way you can express it, it's not through the actual words, but through the music that comes along with it. And also with the art that you can manifest from it, you know? You explain it in a way that is quite abstract, but for those who understand, for those who seek to understand, will eventually get it. They will eventually feel it for themselves as well. They will eventually accept it in the way they know how. So understand your language first. Understand your love language. You know, it's not just as simple as, oh, it's acts of service, it's physical touch, you know, it's words of affirmations. Like, that is so vague. That is so vague. I feel like everyone accepts it in a way where they know how. And categorizing it in those simple terms, like, yeah, it helps, you know, it helps to say like, oh, this is how you should love me, and this is how I show love to you. But what does it mean? Why is it that way? Why are you that way? And why does that work for you? And why does that you know, fulfill your need of love? Why does that fulfill your need of connection? You know, we feel this love very deeply, and the connection that we crave is so strong. But all of that love, all of that connection, all of those questions and feelings should begin within yourselves. You are not alone in love. It's just that your love chooses to be alone with you. Your love is chasing after you, and you're pushing it away. You're letting it go to someone else. And when it returns to you, you're letting it go to someone else or something else. Or you reject it, you push it away, you keep him or her away from you. You're letting it pass by. You're in this wild goose chase with your own love. And stop rejecting it. Just accept it. Open your arms wide and accept the love that you are trying to give yourself, that you are trying to understand within yourself, and let it bloom into something so pure and so beautiful as it should be. And it's a heavy thing. It's not something that is easy. It's not. I keep saying this in all of my videos. All of these things are not easy, and I understand that. I'm not trying to preach in a way where I'm saying I know exactly how. I'm not preaching it in a way where I'm telling you I'm already doing this for myself. I'm trying to. I'm accepting this just as we're speaking as well. I'm trying to understand this for myself as we're speaking. It's something very, very neglected. We feel that the love for ourselves, that we're trying to build this love for ourselves, we're trying to find things to appreciate about ourselves, but we don't even know what kind of love we're trying to give ourselves. That's not fair. You have to understand the basis of everything. You have to understand where the bricks were laid in the first place, you know? And it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. You get to understand and you get to comprehend your version of love, so that the next person that you meet, or whoever that is in your life already, you'll feel easy and you can maneuver your way around how you love somebody. You can maneuver your way so comfortably, so you know, so rigid and so strong, that no matter how they accept it, you understand your concept of love, and that is more than enough for you to keep going. That is more than enough for you to keep being kind, for you to keep being someone so full of love. You stop rejecting your own love so that you begin to morph into something so beautiful. It is very, very complicated when you begin to pry open these, you know, these sceneries, or these walls that you've created around yourself for your own love, or for the love that you've been receiving. It is very tricky. It is very tricky, but once you get the hang of it, once you slowly begin to expand your views and change your perspective on how you see yourself, change your perspective on love on its own, in its purest form, and its purest form is from you. The love that you want, the love that you get, the love that you're trying to understand here, the purest form is from you. It's not fairy tales, it's not books, it's not movies, it's not the love that you experienced when you were younger, it's not the love that you will experience when you're older. It is the love that comes from within you. And it doesn't come elsewhere. It will never come elsewhere, because those type of love, they're external. It's how you choose to accept it as well. It's how you choose to empathize with the love that you receive. that is external. It's a whole different plane. It's a whole different game. But to play that game properly, to do it right, to be very, very good at it, to be someone who is accepting of love from those around you, is for you to begin to understand the fundamentals of love itself from you. When you do that, when you begin to understand it, to explore it, like, it's a huge country. It's a huge country. No one's ever stepped foot on it except for you. So this is the best way you can do it. Explore it. Take your time with it. Really, really dive deep into what you want to feel, what you wanna love, and also all the things that you have loved, or that you still do, or that you had love for. I think I said love quite a lot in this video. But yeah, I feel like that's what I've been working on, what I've been thinking about recently. And it's not something that is easily, mended or sculpted. You have to admit to yourself. You have to admit to yourself that you are in need of help. A quote that I like to read for you all. It's from Carl Jung. It is an act of healing to admit one is sick. Understand that you are not complete right now, and if you want to be complete, if you want to heal, then admit to yourself that you are broken, that you are sick, that you don't understand your own love. And after that, begin to fix. Find the medicine. Heal yourself with time and with effort. Have the effort that you'll put into yourself, and truly understand why you choose to love. It has been lovely to talk to all of you. It has been lovely to express this finally. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Assalamu alaikum.